together. Now, if you're here for the first time or you really don't understand this whole baptism thing and what that means, let me help you understand what's fixing to take place. These folks who have trusted Christ at some point, it might have been in the children's ministry, it might have been here on a Sunday morning, it might have been in a car on the way home, different places, but people humble themselves before the Lord, wherever that might have been, and they said, you know what, God, I know I'm a sinner, I don't need to save me. And so they prayed a prayer. They might have prayed it with a pastor, they might have prayed it with their mom or dad, or a husband or a wife, or they may have just been simply by themselves. But they cried out to God, and here's what they said: Jesus, I need a Savior. Forgive me of my sin. Step into my life. Take control of my life. At that point, that's what happened. God radically saved them. And that's what we mean by that. And so He radically saved them, and then He's called them to follow through and to go public with their faith. And that's what baptism is. Baptism is not their salvation experience. Remember, it's that prayer. Wherever it was, whenever it was, that they prayed that prayer, asking Jesus to forgive them of their sin, telling them that they believed in Jesus, and that was their salvation experience. This is they're going public with their faith. Now, in a minute, they're going to step over into this pool of water. They're going to sit right here. And you just take my arm that represents these folks being in this pool of water. Okay? By the very fact that they're sitting in this pool of water, here's what they're telling you. I believe in Jesus. I believe that He lived. I'm going to lead them back. I believe that Jesus died. I'm going to submerge them under the water for just a split second and say, I believe that Jesus was buried. And then I'm going to pull them out of that water, and they're telling you that they believe in the resurrection of Jesus, that He was raised on that third day and that He's alive. Here's what else it's saying. I've died to the old me. The old me was buried. I have been resurrected somebody brand spanking new in Jesus.